First Lady Melania Trump has come out with an interesting statement at a very interesting time and this statement is primarily because of her alleged relationship or friendship with Epstein and his girlfriend Ghislaine Maxwell, and she has clarified and stated some facts, or according to her, which is the truth. And I will show you this interesting statement with you, and then I will talk about what questions she has left to be answered. And she did not even care to take questions of the press that was present at the White House. And interestingly, the White House afterwards issued a statement saying that the President Donald Trump was not aware of this statement beforehand. So first, listen to what she is saying.
The lies linking me with the disgraceful Jeffrey Epstein need to end today. The individuals lying about me are devoid of ethical standards, humility, and respect. I do not object to their ignorance, but rather I reject their mean-spirited attempts to defame my reputation. I never been friends with Epstein. Donald and I were invited to the same parties as Epstein from time to time, since overlapping in social circles is common in New York City and Palm Beach. To be clear, I never had a relationship with Epstein or his accomplice, Maxwell. My email reply to Maxwell cannot be categorized as anything more than casual correspondence. My polite reply to her email doesn't amount to anything more than a trivial note. I am not Epstein's victim. Epstein did not introduce me to Donald Trump. I met my husband by chance at a New York City party in 1998. This initial encounter with my husband is documented in detail in my book, Melania. The first time I crossed paths with Epstein was in the year 2000 at an event Donald and I attended together. At the time, I had never met Epstein and had no knowledge of his criminal undertakings. Numerous fake images and statements about Epstein and me have been circulating on social media for years now. Be cautious about what you believe. These images and stories are completely false. I'm not a witness or a named witness in connection with any of Epstein's crimes. My name has never appeared in court documents, depositions, victim statements, or FBI interviews surrounding the Epstein matter. I have never had any knowledge of Epstein's abuse of his victims. I was never involved in any capacity. I was not a participant, was never on Epstein's plane, and never visited his private island. I have never been legally accused or convinced of a crime in connection with Epstein's sex trafficking, abuse of minors, and other repulsive behavior. The false smears about me from mean-spirited and politically motivated individuals and entities looking to cause damage to my good name, to gain financially and climb politically, must stop. My attorneys and I have fought these unfounded and baseless lies with success and will continue to maintain my sound reputation without hesitation. To date, several individuals and companies have been legally obligated to publicly apologize and retract their lies about me, such as Daily Beast, James Carville, and HarperCollins, UK. Now is the time for Congress to act. Epstein was not alone. Several prominent male executives resigned from their powerful positions after this matter became widely politicized. Of course, this doesn't amount to guilt, but we still must work openly and transparently to uncover the truth. I call on Congress to provide the women who have been victimized by Epstein with a public hearing specifically centered around the survivors. Give these victims their opportunity to testify under oath in front of Congress with the power of sworn testimony. Each and every woman should have her day to tell her story in public if she wishes, and then her testimony should be permanently entered into the congressional record. Then, and only then, we will have the truth. Thank you.
Like I said in the start, that she has left many questions to be answered than she stated in her statement. Number one is, why did she choose this time to address this issue, which is quite old? And she was also speaking on behalf of her husband, that Donald Trump and I, this is what she said. And in her statement, she said, many people, including top executives of different companies, have those who were linked to Epstein have resigned. Then, if going by this, you and your husband, they were also linked, and there are videos, there are emails, there are many other evidences that show or suggest that both of you were involved. And then she says that she was not introduced to Donald Trump by Epstein. Well, I don't know if this is a fact or not, but I will talk about the basic things. That there have been incredible evidence that Donald Trump was involved with Jeffrey Epstein. Not only that, but there were so many victims who have alleged that Donald Trump had some illicit relationship with them, and he forced them to have sex with them, and yet the duo or the couple, they are yet to sue them or take them to any court of law. Are all the videos and photographs of her and Donald Trump are fake and fabricated? If that is the case, then I don't know if they have taken anyone to task, or if they have taken anyone to court, or if they have sued any company or people who have published these photographs. And another thing is that why Melania refused to take questions of the press. Like I said, the timing is very important. At this time, the focus of, I think, every American and most of the world is on Islamabad, where talks are being held between United States and between Iran, and Pakistan is mediating, of course. And this is the time I think she is trying to deviate or shift the attention of people focusing on Islamabad talks towards another issue, which hasn't died so far. I mean, the Epstein files issue, and Iranian press has been, taunting the White House and the American administration, and they have even dubbed this epic fury war as a Epstein war. I would like that if you have a certain point of view, if you think that Melania is speaking truth and truth at, at, at a very interesting time. What's your take on it? Please drop a comment in the comment box. Thank you very much.